Let's continue with another 10 minutes. And so half of the time will go in joining that meeting. Okay. So all these ports have to add manually trading, and gradually when it moves up, ports become small, really do the size and blend them. And now for nodes, X, switch off the symmetry, make sure like center part it shouldn't be symmetrical. Similarly, the forehead and upper lips. So use symmetry you can smooth brush with low intensity, smooth it, like look it like really low intensity. The post should be visible, but it should not look like some design pattern or something like abruptly happening. You took the recording, you can send it to you. So wait, zero. Yeah, so you can see this basically nose part is clearly visible. Each part you can see like two ports here and there and some chat. Okay. So what about the surface noise? We won't use it. Surface noise is there, still there, no? Is there? Like, skin is combination of all these layers. Like it's not just one thing. You just apply alpha or just you just add noise. It's combination of everything. Now let's switch on all other details. So you can see, like, I have switched on everything. Now you have a skin noise, you have the skin pore detail, then you have all these lines and plus this pore. So now I can see my pores are not that prominently visible. So what I can do is, like here, it kind of blends with the texture, the skin detail. For cheek area, it's not that prominently visible. So what I can do is, it's part of the skin too, right? Hmm, this one only. So I can just simply switch up everything, only skin detail within the recording, and I can, like, either a morph brush or the smooth brush, I can reduce the intensity here. Wherever I have added those, you can see, I can see now it's visible prominently. Like this, I'll add all the details, and then I'll just can close it. You see, I can see a few lines. Those lines I have to add manually. One more layer, because organic is something like it's not that complicated, difficult. It's just like it takes a lot of time. There's a lot of work to be done. So there are like a lot of things you have to do manually. You cannot just simply click and do it. So if I want, I can just simply switch off all these things, or I can keep it on. So for those lines, if you check this reference, these are not symmetrical. So make sure not to use symmetry. DBS stamp standard define all those details nicely. Same thing for the other side. So after adding these lines, there's one more thing. Use standard brush, freehand, switch off your alpha. Time, add, slight, my bad, undo, add, now add slightly volume. Similarly, this side, enhance, and there's a mole. I can see very clearly there's a mole. Like this one by one, add all the details, enhance all the shapes, to add all these details nicely. And slowly I pay really close attention and try to add whatever you can see on the reference, try to create that. And now like after this, from tomorrow, we'll start posing our character. We'll start posing and start adding polypaints, and then we have to UV it, and then at this time we will be using UDIM, because this is a production pipeline, so we'll be using UDIM for this. And we'll unwrap everything based on that, and then um, like polypane and transfer those polypane into texture and then refine them in either in Substance or Photoshop, and then we'll finish everything and then we'll render. Retopo, sorry, retopo. I forgot the part of it. Retopo. So for retopo also, we'll do it. The base model, I'll just import that into Maya and modify the base model and import it back to ZBrush so that my low poly, high poly matches perfectly. I'll show the entire process. Don't worry. Just finish your high poly, add all the details as much as possible, and like use your time wisely. Don't waste any time, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay. Something. Let me just start. What about here? Of course. Those hair will be using XGen. We'll create all these hairs and everything. No need to worry. Okay. Bye bye.